Hi, welcome to another one of my morning mugs. Admittedly, while I'm recording this, it's not the morning. I wanted to add a little bit of graphic to this particular morning mug. I don't usually do that. Usually I just, record in the morning and upload and it's done. And, it's a little bit different than my usual videos, but I wanted to just a snippet or two add in and be done with it. And by the title, you're probably wondering, Mike, what in the world are you doing recording a vlog about flirting? Because that's not usually what I talk about. There might be an occasional political thing, almost always paranormal. Of course, there's a bunch of stuff about books and writing and stuff like that. But this is like a totally different realm. But flirting versus politeness. Yeah, because there's this meme that was out there, and I posted it to Facebook and actually Instagram as well. And basically, it's being polite is so rare these days that it's often confused with flirting. And I got a lot of positive response on that, like on Facebook. Basically, everybody agreed with me on that. But on the side, and some private messages and offline, there was a little bit of a debate there. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. And I completely agree with this, is that our society today has forgotten, how to be polite in a lot of different cases. I guess I'm one of those, my mother taught me manners, and this isn't going to be like, elbows on the table or, something like that. We're talking more social interaction and, how some things, for whatever reason, are not considered appropriate these days. Let me cut to the chase. This is not flirting. Not in any way, shape, or form. It's just being polite. Okay? Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, we'll take a look. Let's take a look at a couple other things. Go back in time. There used to be a day where a gentleman was walking down the street, and when he passed a woman, he'd tip his cap. Okay, to every woman that passed him by. Now you walk down the street, and people don't care who they're walking by. They'll bump up into him, boom, and basically they're trying to be like, "Hey, I'm walking here." They don't care that it was a woman that they bumped. Where's the, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, anything like that. We're not even at the tipping the cap sort of thing. Holding a door open for people, it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm old school, but there's a lot of times where I end up standing there and I'm like letting 5 people go through. But whatever, it's the kind thing to do. Maybe they're holding a coffee, or, coming out of Starbucks or something. And so you just do that. Especially, how often do you see this anymore? I ride in the metro all the time, and I see elderly people that are standing, and it's like there's all these young people that are sitting down. It's like, somebody let them have a seat, or a pregnant woman standing there, like, let her have a seat. But would that be considered flirting if I did that? Would I be flirting with the pregnant woman if I offered her my seat? I don't think so. But somehow there's this weird social context stigma thing now that anything that we do that's polite, just like, thank you, I appreciate that, is now considered, oh, you're flirting. Oh, you held the door for her, you're flirting with her? Really? Oh, you said thank you, you put a smile in the post, you're flirting? Really? It's just, to me, it's manners, it's politeness. So I don't get this weird thing that's going on. And it goes the other way too, okay? Just because I say that, okay, does not mean I'm flirting with you. And if you're, saying that to me, I'm not going to think you're flirting with me. I'm so socially awkward anyway that I generally don't think anybody is. I don't take hints. I know I'm socially awkward. Here I am, talking to a camera and posting stuff up on YouTube, and I do public speaking engagements and all of that stuff. But yeah, I am kind of socially awkward there. Yeah, so I don't take hints. Yeah, I do a lot of little secret, stuff in my books. Usually behind me, I, leave stuff. um, yeah, so I do that. But as far as like reading somebody and trying to take a hint and trying to figure out what this person might not, I don't know. I just I don't do that. I don't pick up on that stuff for whatever reason. I just don't. So so I automatically don't think that that's happening anyway. But no, it's just common courtesy. Like, I'll take Starbucks for instance, since we're talking about coffee, or I'm always talking about coffee, and morning mugs and all that. You walk into Starbucks, you're a regular, okay? So now, the people know you there. So they see you come in, they say hi, they smile. Some of them, might start chatting with you a little bit. Basically they are trained to recognize the regulars and treat them nice and treat them special and learn what it is that they usually order, so that you can suggest, would you like your regular? Would you like this? And then a lot of times they'll strike up a little bit of chit chat with you. I don't believe that the Starbucks barista is flirting with me. I think that this is just common, courtesy, and that's something nice that you do for your customers, and vice versa. Just because I am responding to that barista, whether it's a person of the opposite sex, or hey, it could be the same sex, whatever. It doesn't mean I am flirting with the barista. It just means I'm being polite and nice. I think of, and this is going to be maybe a weird analogy. I think of the movie, because this has popped in my head, Can't Buy Me Love, which is oh my gosh, yeah, on, what was it, 1987 it came out? But toward the end, Patrick Dempsey's character, he's been ostracized from like everybody. But one of the guys that used to be his friend, that's kind of a dweeb, he's just helping a girl with her math homework during lunch, and it was an outdoor cafeteria, but basically at the cafeteria. And so one of the guys comes up and he's like, what are you doing here? And, you don't have any right to be over here, blah blah blah. What do you think you're doing with her? You're just trying to pull this, that, or the other thing. And so Patrick Dempsey launches into this speech about how ridiculous all of this is. He's just sitting over here, helping her with her math work. He's just being nice. He's just trying to be friends. It doesn't mean anything. He's just being friendly. It's him doing his math work, or helping her with her math, trying to flirt with her, trying to do something else. No, it was just being friends. And so that's, when it comes down to this, that's all that is. And as a, kind of back to the, Starbucks thing a little bit, as a writer, as somebody who's, a bit in the public eye a little bit, one of the things that you don't want to come off as is like an arrogant prick, so if, people are saying, hey, I liked your work, I like this, this is good, if you just ignore them, you're going to seem like an asshole, and far be it. I don't want to seem like an arrogant asshole. So no, I mean, people that, comment on my stuff, I'm going to comment back. That's just, in basically any freaking, you just, go on Google, look up articles about, just, being a writer, or even like if you're doing YouTube stuff, a lot of the suggestions are, hey, these are people that are reading your stuff, watching your stuff, whatever, respond to them, engage with your audience. It's all about audience engagement, and that's just basics. And some of those people, sure, we end up becoming friends because we end up having this back and forth dialogue. I mean, we've never met each other, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it does. It doesn't mean I'm flirting with you. I don't think you're flirting with me. It's just, it's just being friends. It's being polite. But there's this crazy stigma that it means this, it means that, blah 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 blah. Hogwash. No. So that's all I got. I know, a little bit different from me for a morning mug or any type of vlog. So, let me know your thoughts on the matter. We have some great conversations in the comments below. We definitely have a lot of, back and forth going on. So let me know your thoughts below. Do you think you're flirting with me? I think I had one person on my Facebook thing. I think she was, being humorous and kind of joking around. So, but yeah, she was like, no, I'm flirting. But yeah, so leave some comments below. Let me know your thoughts on it, and if your opinion differs from mine, hey, let me know. And I'm sure we'll have a nice conversation going back and forth. If you like the video, of course, please give me that thumbs up. I always appreciate those. And if you have not yet, please subscribe. Till next time.